Yeah, it is part of the same process. I guess you have introduction to management and all that stuff, right? So selection starts when?
After recruiting.
Selection starts when recruitment ends. So it's very simple, like it's a very simple concept. So both are umbilically connected to each other. Recruitment and selection are part and parcel. They are like two sides of the same coin. Okay. So in very simple English, it's a process which helps the management to decide who to take, whom to reject. It's very simple in a plain English. So now I'll ask you a simple question. What's the difference between recruitment and selection? I need to hear two words. One word about recruitment, another word about selection. These two words, if you can give me, I'll be happy.
Pool of applications. Recruitment is
Recruitment, okay, understood.
selection is screening those applications.
Okay, screening of
Screening and selecting out of that pool is selection.
selection, fine, understood. I'm happy that I got this response from you guys. But I told you I'm looking for two specific words. Stimulating an individual to apply for a job. Encouraging. Encouraging, stimulation. What does it sound like? Attracting, stimulating, encouraging. What are these? These are all what kind of words? Motivating also. What kind of word? Enhancing. Okay, good. But I'm looking at specific word which I want you guys to give me. See, life has always these two. Always these two. Life always has these two things which I want you to tell me.
Developing.
Positive. Good. These are positive things. Motivation, encouragement, stimulus. Yeah? They're all positive. These are all positive. So recruitment is positive. It has positive connotations. Okay. Selection. Screening out, rejecting. These are all having negative connotations. So positive, one is positive, the other one is a bit negative. But both are very essential, both are very crucial for selecting the right kind of a person for your job. Okay, so this is the difference between recruitment and selection. And let me again repeat, selection starts when recruitment ends. Okay, good. Now, let's go to the next slide, which is, why is this important? Why is selection important? The reason why, these are 4 reasons which I have listed out. You can add some more reasons on your own, right? There are 4 reasons which I feel are important or crucial. Every company has a recruitment policy, and selection is a very important component of the recruitment policy. Unless and until your selection is not proper, your whole recruitment process is a failure. You have the best recruitment policy, but your selection process is faulty. Then your time, money, energy, everything down the drain. You understand? So, the reason why selection is very important is because it's a key element of your recruitment policy. If this is not proper, then the whole recruitment policy is useless. Okay? Number 2, it helps in identifying the best talent. Of course, agreed. Yeah? Selection is meant to identify the best talent. But the second part of the sentence says, in the retention. Why am I talking about retention? Retention is something else. Yeah? Can I? Very difficult. So why am I mentioning retention in this importance of selection?
You have to select people who have the interest to do the job.
Interest to do the job, good. I like that word, interest to do the job. Anything else? Any other word which you would like to add?
Passion towards
Commitment, passion, interest, loyalty, okay, dedication. What else?
potential.
I am looking for one more word. Potential. These are all words. These are all very, very important things which I look for. There is one more word which is very crucial.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Okay, good. Satisfaction is also there.
Dedicated.
Dedication. Commitment. Okay. Engagement. Okay. One word. One more word. I will give you this pen. Huh? See, how do you ensure that an employee whom you are taking will be with you for a long period of time? These are all things which you have mentioned are all very, very important. But there's one which is more important than these.
Policies.
Policies, consistency, performance. Individual interest? Trust? Loyalty for the company. Okay.
Product.
When will you have all this positively? When will you?
Good relations.
Good relations. Okay. When will you have a good relation? When will I have a good relation with everybody?
Belongingness.
Understanding, belongingness, belief, attitude. I said my pen. Attitude. Attitude. You need to see whether the person has the right attitude to be with you. See, I can get hold of a person who has fantastic qualifications, fantastic skills, fantastic knowledge, but I should see whether he has the right attitude to be with me for a long period of time. Yeah, that's why I'm saying retention is a very important. This is the reason why selection is very important. Retention. You need a person to stay with you for a long time. And when is that possible? It is possible when the person has the right attitude. When he has the right attitude, then all you have mentioned will fall in place. Dedication, loyalty, commitment, interest, all this will fall in place. Yeah, the key element here is attitude. So, selection process will help you to identify the person with the right attitude for you, for your job and for your company. That's why selection is very important. Next, make the interview and test processes manageable. You know, in India, of course, for one application or one vacancy, you have thousands of applicants, right? So you cannot interview all these thousands of people. You cannot conduct tests for these thousands of people. Yeah. So what is very important? It's very important that you are able to control the size of the interview and for the test, right? To make it more meaningful. For that, selection process will help you to manage your interviews and your tests in a very productive way. So that's the reason why selection process is very important. It will help you to remove all the unwanted applicants. Then, you all must be knowing recruitment, selection, and then induction. These three go hand in hand, one after another, right? So, if you have a good selection process, if your selection process is appropriate, if it's fantastic, then your placement and induction process will be smooth. How? If you select the right person with the right attitude, with the right skills, what's the advantage for the company? You think like a company, like the owner. Yeah.
Organization.
Training cost can be decreased. Fantastic. Good. What else? Training cost can be minimized. Yeah.
Production will increase also.
Production will increase. Like production will increase how? The person, see, for any average worker, when he or she joins a company, to become productive, it will take at least 6 months. Yeah. But if a person is well qualified, if he has the right attitude, if he has the right commitment, then he may become productive in 1 or 2 months' time. Which means he starts making money for the company earlier. So, he complements the placement and induction procedures. He makes the company more money. So here everything revolves around money. We are all into this for the money. So these are some four reasons why selection is important for companies. Okay. Now, let's go to the next one. Yeah, this slide. See, for any selection process to be successful, for any selection process to be good, to be effective, it needs to have these 4 prerequisites. Okay. Prerequisites means, you know what this is. This is something which has to be there. It has to be reliable. Okay. What is the meaning of reliability? Reliability means
Something that
which you can rely on, which you can trust, which shows the results which basically accurate, which you think it will achieve. Yeah? It will match your expectations. Good. Yes. So basically reliability is something which meets your expectations or your objectives. Okay. So whatever the system you design, whatever selection process you design, it should be reliable. The next one, it should be valid. What's the difference between reliability and validity?
Valid for the current scenario.
Exactly. I can have a fantastic selection process which is very successful in NASA. Yeah? If I take the same selection process and put it in Andhra University.
won't work.
Okay, you can imagine what will happen. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to make the selection process
As
valid
per the situation.
for the organization, for the situation, for the job also. Can I have the same selection process for all jobs? No. I cannot have the same selection process for the teacher's job, for a computer software engineer job, or for the matter a medical officer, whatever. Even the college itself, I cannot have the same selection process in this college itself. Exactly. You cannot have the same selection process for a teacher, for a librarian, for a computer lab in charge. You should have different processes for these people. Yeah. So whatever process you design should be valid for that particular job description or for that particular organization. Okay. Then this is very important. There should be no bias in the process. It should be treating everybody in an equal way. It should be general. You understand? It should not benefit a particular group of people. Unless and otherwise, it is mentioned legally, like reservations by the government. Yeah, exactly. Like reservation is not unique to India. It's common everywhere. You know, even in USA it is there. Yeah, you have reservations for women. You have reservations for handicapped people. You have reservations for the Red Indians. You understand? You have reservations for all different categories of people. So reservations is don't feel that it's something unique to India alone. Yeah, it's there everywhere. Okay, so it should be general as far as possible, unless and until dictated by the government or the legal requirements. You need to make some changes. Of course, and whatever selection process you design should be legally acceptable. It should be transparent. It should be legally acceptable to everybody. Otherwise, it is not a good selection process. Okay. See, another thing. If you have any doubt, if you want to contribute anything to this particular topic or discussion, please feel free. By the way, how many of you worked before coming to GitHub? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So maybe you can share some of your experiences in your selection processes. Yeah. Does anybody have any unique experience in the selection process which you faced? Can you think of something? Okay, just one of you, one of the four, just give me a brief breakdown of your interview process or selection process. What was first, what was second, what was third? Okay, come on. Yeah.
My first job was into Wipro BPO.
BPO, okay.
Like the complete rounds will be on the telephone itself.
Sit. Yeah, please feel free. Yeah.
The complete rounds will be on the telephone, completely the telephonic round.
Okay.
So the first round would be the regarding the communication skills.
Okay.
Like how we communicate and what we the verbal language, the knowledge what we have and all. And then the sentence formation. And then the final would be they'll give some a sheet of paper which will be some sentences will be written on it. We have to pronounce them flawlessly.
Okay. That's the first step. After that?
After that, the HR interview.
HR, that's face to face or telephonic?
Face to face.
Face to face. Okay, how was that?
It was my first interview, so I was a bit
nervous, huh? Okay.
And after that, he made me comfortable, and he asked some questions like, tell me about the common questions what they asked.
Okay.
And at last.